right, here we go. This is pistol progressions. This is going to be a fun little accessory piece we can add on Thursday. Friday's workout, we have pistols in that. I want you to get a chance to kind of play around with them. Some of you that have been doing the Whitey's Fitness at home faithfully here for about a year, we've done the progressions. We haven't done pistols for quite a while, so I thought we could go back to those and get them worked into a workout here. So let's take a look at a pistol, right? A pistol is nothing more than a single leg squat without one leg in front and it can't touch the ground. So if we're warming up for pistols, the one thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to look at stretching out ankles, getting that ankle mobility. A lot of times that's where the failure of a pistol happens, is because that our ankles just aren't mobile enough. After that, we would start in with some progressions, okay? So a nice easy starting point would be to take a low box, right? Something that is going to be pretty close to where your hip would be trying to drop to in an actual pistol, and we would be just standing those up, okay? So we're here, and we're getting that feel of that drive up off that box, and using that leg strength to lift us off that box, okay? So we could work through a few of those, okay? After that, we rest that out, stretch that out, and then we're going to practice the other way, and that's that controlled lowering. So that foot out, right? Coming down, nice and controlled. We don't want to just drop onto that box, because we want to think about it when we go to do that squat, right? We've got to be able to stay in control. And if we just practice by just dropping down on the box, then we're not going to develop that strength, okay? After that, we can work on putting that together. Okay, practicing that whole movement where we're sitting down controlled and then back up off that box. Okay, the next progression on that we can work through would be what I call flamingos. So a pistol, right? A pistol, your leg goes out in front of you. A penguin, think about that penguin, that flamingo when it's standing there, right? And it puts that leg back. So for that flamingo, we can rest that back leg there on the side. We can come down to depth and we can stand those up, okay? We'd be here and we're working on that strength of lifting our whole body with that one leg. That would be a flamingo. So we can work through some flamingos. In tomorrow's workout, probably in Friday's workout with pistols, if we don't have pistols but we want that challenge, flamingos are another great opportunity to work on one-legged squats, or we can just use a box, okay? Anyways, I'll show you that again for the Friday workout. So that's that progression there. The next progression, we could go to a rig, we could go to a door frame, and we can balance on that door frame and use that to hold our balance while we're coming down to that one leg. Next step from that, if we want to, we can grab a lighter weight out in front of us. Could be a lighter dumbbell, holding that out in front, and we could use that practice to act as a counterbalance, okay? And that would help offset that tendency to want to just fall backwards by hanging that weight out in front of us. It acts as a counterbalance. The other thing we can do, if we want, is we can step up on a dumbbell, right? Or something there that lifts that ankle, right? Remember how I mentioned that ankle coming off the ground? When you're doing a pistol, that's the tendency, is that one rear ankle wants to lift. So by coming down to that object, right, we can practice with that ankle coming high. That's a little too high of that dumbbell. We want something that's only going to raise you about an inch or so off the ground. Okay? Because really, essentially, all what we're looking to build to, right, when we're doing those pistols, is a full range of motion pistol, right? Now I hold my front leg just from a balance point of view, coming down to depth, standing those up, okay? With greater hip mobility and greater hip strength, we can practice doing that where we don't have to hold that leg. So we come down, right? You can see that where it shows up on me right away, that we're just standing those out. But holding onto that leg actually gives you a little bit more balance. It's definitely something I see a lot of taller athletes do, especially as we start trying to string together bigger numbers in a workout. So that's some pistol progressions, and that's some pistol work that we can practice with.